friends. It's bright and early. We're here at Gleanings for the Hungry. We're gonna have some breakfast and we're gonna get started on our day. Today's adventure is to serve.
My name's Sheldon. I look after the buildings, the maintenance, look after job details, kind of look after just what needs doing and just to help out and serve where I can. I know that we ship to like 100 countries. And basically the heart behind this ministry is we want the gospel to go with the food.
Yeah.
Okay, but in many cases, forget the gospel going with the food. When the loudest voice these people hear is their tummy.
Yeah.
You can do this all day long. God takes our brokenness, takes those ashes and makes some beauty, and he encourages those who are downcast and those that have no hope to get a glimpse of hope.
Yeah, they get these buckets from a supplier, obviously used, donated, which is awesome, and that's why we're cleaning them, because we want them to be clean for the fruit to go overseas. That's awesome. And you guys are gonna do some dishes today. Woo!
They're not dishes, Dad.
They love doing dishes.
If they have this bucket, they have a shovel.
Yeah.
They have the ability to put their food inside here and put a lid on it so that the rats and mice don't eat it. They also have a chair. They have a table. I mean, these things
Can be anything.
they can be, and here in America we
It's
just,
a game too.
just get rid of it. You know, it's,
So this over here, this side of the warehouse, is where all of the donated materials, the ingredients that go into the soup, come in. You can see all around me there's lentils, there's rice, there's potatoes, there's pasta, there's split peas and all kinds of things like that.
My name is Bart Williams. I'm the mission builder at Gleanings here.
And you're driving this forklift.
Yep.
Check that guy out, look at that. Ooh. So, okay, these big, huge boxes.
They've got a vacuum system. So we dump all this product in the large boxes, and over there, they've got recipes on the wall, how much weight of each different type of product, peas, lentils, potatoes, whatever that they want to put in their mixture.
Yeah.
And so all the boxes sit on scales, so they can just go along with the vacuum and suck it up into the big bin where they have an auger, stirs it all together, then it dumps it into bins, which the scoopers work out of, to put it back in plastic bags that can be handled by.
So this is just a staging box.
That's right.
Okay, cool. So wow, that's amazing. And then that's a lot of people to feed and food that's given. Look at all these boxes over here. That is so cool. What a well put together organization. Like it's a well-oiled machine here.
They are emptying out all the potatoes right now and putting them into the big box.
Food to the foodless people. Hungry people.
For hungry people.
Yes.
And it weighs 2,000 pounds when it's all full of potatoes.
Like this soup is going to like hungry people all around the world. See, it smells like potatoes in here.
It does. Look. You guys aren't working, you're playing.
Yeah, this is working. Yay, boxes.
Are you supposed to crush the boxes?
Yeah, this is my favorite job, to crush the boxes.
Fritz Meyer. I'm from Switzerland originally. Been here 15 years. The last 4.5 years as the base leader here at Gleanings for the Hungry. I mean, to me, you know, Gleanings is really, there's kind of two parts. In a way, we are like a company, you know, we're a factory, we're producing organization where at the end we have an output, we have numbers, we have all this product and the organizations we work with, and we do all the, you know, the finances and bookkeeping and all the stuff, and we, you know, we do all that, and that is one part. But what for us as staff, what we really do is like we have a community, we have like a body, people of that come here that have heard God's call. People have a God experience because that is the foundation.
I think for me the thing that I was just thinking about this when I was finishing up before our break, the thing that happened to me this week was that the Lord's restored my joy. I've had a couple of knee operations starting last fall, and I've been laid up for a good 5 or 6 months, and it felt kind of dead inside from the whole process, and just kind of, it just struck me after lunch that, gosh, I'm feeling joyful again. I was
really what we do even with the food though is like we just want to bless somebody else. So we want to empower a ministry or a missionary and give him the food so he has more influence, he can bless other people. Really our heart is to bless somebody else, ship this food out there, and we pray for the containers, and like being this treasure where the world is being blessed, and it's not about us.
I think it's really challenging to find service opportunities for families with children, with small children.
Yeah.
And this is a great opportunity. We have witnessed a lot of just amazing testimonies.
Yeah.
That I think have been impactful for the children, obviously as well as the adults, but something that the children can actually grab onto and truly understand how this week is impacting the world.
I enjoy serving God, and I especially like working with the soup to provide food for millions of people. We're trying to reach up to 1 million people this week. I think that it's a good opportunity to help the homeless out. So, and I just really care about the homeless.
Have you made some good friends this week too?
Yes.
Yeah?
What I love the most about this week is all the kids, all of you guys. And your kids, you know, Camden and Bennett and Truman and Graham and Wrigley.
Yeah.
They are the most awesome boys. And then we've met other kids like that little boy Johnny and his sister Lizzie. It was like, this kid Johnny's about 6 years old, and he's up on, I guess, a crate, and he's packing the boxes of soup.
And he's singing, and he's smiling, he's joking around with me. It's just so cool.
He had his shades on his hat, you know.
And I thought the devotions were really so meaningful, spiritual, and just uplifting.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just the delivery, the message, it's just so cool.
I believe that what God's calling us to do, He has totally enabled us. We experience His provision and His in people, and it's just happening. And there's very much an awareness in myself that this is like the most precious thing we have. It is our pleasure and our honor to be called. You see God's provision, and that is the greatest experience you can have, that God supplies and He's trustworthy. And it's just like, you know, being so aware at the moment that if I go do nothing now, it's never going to happen. It is not going to happen.
One of the things that is so meaningful about Gleanings is watching our kids kind of rise to the occasion and work really, really hard, more than we might think they would. You know, when they get here, we see that. And seeing how they interact with all the other adults and having other adults tell us, you know, we really enjoyed working with your children, and they're, you know, so hardworking. And so I can see them growing into wonderful adults that sometimes when we're so micro-focused on our home and, you know, you left your shoes in the hallway, you know, we forget that larger side of them, that they are growing and blossoming into something really wonderful. And so just to see them selflessly working, I know it helps to have friends working alongside you, and that part is really fun, because I think that keeps them going.
And again, you know, we love families, we love the kids, and but so many times, I mean, I'm amazed actually so many times as kids how hard they work. They understand, they're a part, they know they're doing a good thing.
We came last year and it was hard work, but we just saw, I love the people here, they just have such a passion for reaching out, and I wanted to come back, and this year's just to be even better. I think what I love about it is I'm touching stuff here that's going out with God's word all over the world. I mean, that's kind of, I know, my hard work gives someone else a chance to hear God's words.
Have you been serving in the soup line?
No.
What about buckets? Did you love buckets?
Not really.
No?
It's not.
What didn't you like about the buckets?
Yeah, I did it. A lot of them were really, really dirty and they were really hard to scrub. So...
You had to use some elbow grease.
Yeah. I met a lot of the older adults that have been helping.
I love it. I think it's what we want, right? We don't want just the 5th graders, 25th graders, and don't you being able to relate.
Do you ever hear people say, because you homeschool, that your kids are unsocialized?
Yes, I do.
What do you think of that?
And I always turn it back and say, well, who would you rather learn how to be social from? Your kid, would you like your kid to learn to be social from another child their same age, or would you like to learn them to be social from people of all ages? Yeah. And I think that's what we get here. Yeah. Is they get a such broader idea of what it is to be a social person. Yeah. From just interaction and being able to speak and being able to have a conversation with someone of a different age, to being able to be social in the world. Yeah. Like, what does it mean? What does God want? How does God want us to be social? Yeah. Right? And He wants us to be able to have a heart for everybody.
Oh, I love it. Thank you, guys. Give me a little fist bump here. We call that the believer bump on our channel. That means that you believe we can.
Absolutely. I love that song.
Do you believe we can?
Yes.
Say it. Say, I believe we can.
I believe we can.
I believe we can.